friends? What's going on? Stephen Morash here, Keller Williams Rome. As promised yesterday, here's that market stat video. But first, my little personal story that I said I would share. If you don't care about that, I don't blame you. Fast forward to probably somewhere around the 3-minute mark. And then I'll get into the market stats for Floyd and Polk County. But first, a couple days ago, I'm just going to be completely honest here. I had a really shit day. I went to bed at like 7 o'clock. Nothing went right. And it's just one of those days. We've all had them. I am with this temporary setup here at home. I haven't been in my office in about 2 months, give or take a few days. And, we've all been going through this struggle lately. A lot of people aren't working right now, have no sorts of income. And, things have not been that great lately for a lot of people. I've been pretty fortunate. But like I said the other day, it was just nothing was going right. And, I woke up the next day, again, went to bed at like 7 o'clock. I just said, I'm done for the day and went to bed. And, that's okay. It's okay to give yourself some grace and go to bed early and just decide to start over the next day. It's just important that we take time for ourselves, for our mental health. And again, I've been at home, working from home, for about 2 months now. I've been, going out getting groceries and stuff like that. But I have hardly been out in public other than the necessities and very carefully doing some showings for my clients. And, for my family reasons and stuff like that, have been in quarantine. And, I haven't seen my son. He's been with his mom for probably about a month now. And that's been really difficult for me. He's normally here Monday through Friday. And, it's been a struggle. But, I'm counting down the days until he can come back here. So the point of all this was, again, it's important to be able to give yourself some grace. Things suck sometimes, but it's important that you pull yourself out of it and you don't allow yourself to stay in that state of mind for an extended period of time, because that becomes your new normal, and that's not good. Last night I was watching The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug with my wife, and when the dragon's flying towards Lake Town, he says something like, I am fire, I am death. And I kind of chuckled to myself, and I said to Jen, even the dragon's giving himself some positive affirmations, and that's important to do. You gotta, positive self-talk, take care of yourself. Like they say, God forbid this ever happens, but, if the oxygen masks come down on the airplane, you got to secure yours first and then help other people. You have to take care of yourself, so you can take care of your other people as best you can afterwards. So all that being said, going on 3 minutes and 40 seconds, market stats. Again, this one is a little different. This will include Floyd and Polk County, and the month to date actually goes from the 26th. That's when this data was collected. So new listings, there's been 114 of them. 107 single-family detached homes have been put under contract and gone to pending. 41 have been withdrawn or expired or put on hold. That's one of the newer things in a lot of MLSs because of this global pandemic we're in. And 86 units have closed in the last 7 days. So the week prior, so it's the 20th through the 26th, I believe. There's been 37 new houses that have come on the market. 37 pending. A few have gone, withdrawn, expired, put on hold, and 24 closed. So, that kind of tells me that we had a bit of a slowdown when things were starting to go a little crazy at the start of this coronavirus thing here in Georgia. We're not out of the woods yet. I'll just be completely honest. I don't, it's going to be a little bit before we get back to normal. real estate wise, though, people are still selling, people are still buying, people are still looking. Please take precautions if you're going in people's houses. You don't know who lives there, or what their health conditions are. So just please be respectful. Um, if you're out there looking, or other agents, if you're watching, um, I know all of my coworkers and stuff at Keller, we are all being very careful, and I would assume most of the other professional agents are as well. So things are looking like they're going up, and that is a positive sign. Again, total active up until the 26th, 335 houses on the market in Floyd and Polk County. That's a lot of houses, but the crazy thing is there are more buyers. A lot of people are looking, so it's a pretty decent time to put your house on the market because we have a captive audience. A lot of people are still either working from home or are not working, and they're spending their time looking at potential homes for themselves and their families. Prices are still holding firm. Interest rates. I'm not a loan originator, so I'm not really going to touch on that. The market's been crazy from like hour to hour, day to day, but they are still relatively low. Um, so it's still a good time to borrow money. It's still a good time to buy. Any questions? You guys know where to find me, or talk to your real estate professional. And yeah, that's all. So appreciate you watching. Going on 7 minutes here. Thanks for listening to my little story. And remember, give yourself some grace. Things are going to be okay. It's okay to have a crap day and go to bed early, even if the sun's still up. It's all right. We're going to get through this.